can't remember what I'm not remembering. I think, okay, first of all, very unusual for me to start a stream, I don't know, late-ish, but more unusual, like 25 minutes after I woke up. Okay, this could work for me. And, oh, that's what I was forgetting. Where my status is. Luckily, never far. Never see you appearing on Friday. How you doing? Here we are restoring Fridays. You're saying meaty stick figure. Is that what's on the mind? Is that what's going on the mind? You're saying it's so early, not even 4 a.m.? I've sometimes started at 4 a.m. for a special occasion. That's different. There's guys saying the stream will be taken down to fight the power. By the power of doing outfits. I have outfits. I don't know, this one's weird because I really like when it's called tank top, right? I really like when they're like this, like kind of a square, but also I ordered this one a little bit too big. I saw you've spotted the sneak attack. Oh my. First to the secret versus first to the stream. It's quite the competition around here. Okay, I didn't think it would affect my way of speaking to roll out of bed in here with my retainer in, 25 minutes after I get up. I don't know, it feels slightly stranger. Whoa, hello to a silly guy. Hello, how's it going? How you doing? That kind of reminds me, I'm gonna trip over my own train of thought today. It's gonna be a all chunky, textured train of thought when it's trying to come out smoothly. There was probably a better way to describe that, but that's what I've got. Hello to you. How's your day going? How's it feeling? There's guys saying who draws in 2024. Definitely not me. Oh yeah, I mean it could be a Gartic phone stream, but I I don't know, I'm feeling my sense of self being unusual right now. The hell did I want to say up in here? Oh yeah, Mongoluigi was saying hi chat on the previous comments because no longer being in Discord, like, period, I guess. And YouTube Society was saying, Kiwi should fight to the death in a ring. Sharu will be the referee. I, for some reason, keep advocating for 1,000% murder rate, so I don't know if I can sort of keep it, together. There's this little guy saying, Sharu, quick, put your shoulders away before you get suspended from the school. Be free! Be free! It's Kai claiming to win, and saying those shoulders are obviously fake, pathetic human disguise. Styling. When I had the idea to switch up outfit a little because lately my room has been trapping a weird amount of heat in it, I didn't think that I would also be, I don't know, going off the rails for reasons. Okay, so here is one little thing, and and what was it that I was thinking of drawing? I guess mainly in a corner, extremely quickly, thinking of drawing what I consider to be okay, there's definitely worse impulses out there. There's definitely a variety that could happen. I don't know, do I want to do some poses? And also, I keep having because I've attached the camera to it, I keep having this sideways. My entire drawing setup, I keep having it sideways because there's one on a it's on the corner. There's Kai saying my OC now has 3 names. This is kind of peak. I was kind of wondering if you went with the ones that were being suggested by the 5/V. It's great. Great Wizard Lord, Bleep Boing is full and Joker is coming along nicely. I kind of rushed into saying that, rushed into pronouncing that. It's coming along very nicely. Hello, very awesome. What? I'm liking the color scheme. Are the floaty things the... Okay, wait. The floaty things, I'm getting the sense they're holding up hair. It feels like a Psyche K reference. Is it not? And I love the color scheme out here. What? And so this little guy saying, new episode made me want an amazing digital circus OC, but I haven't figured out since the last time I tried that one stream. Oh, which ones have been, I don't know, pretty neat in the... Okay, I'm forgetting if he had amazing digital circus OCs because the because the last one in my head is the general art zone of it. That's like different from what's circusing, right? That's like different from who you put in the circus. Since another episode came out, I'm wondering the details out here, those fun clothing details. Okay, I'm wondering how... Okay, if I would want to watch Raggedy Ann and Andy, since that was one of the primary references for the show, and then I know that's not a prerequisite for making an original character, but it makes me wonder, would that fit right in there some more? It's my train of thought. You saying Psyche K reference so real, considering I wanted to make them a supernatural being / alien. I'm loving it out here. And then for some reason it took me true signs of no processing power going on up here today. Took me a moment to realize the different colored eyes with the fun cheek detail. Or is it a scar? Or is it for fun? I once had a scar that was like right here for a while, because at a little play date when a former classmate of mine was flying a kite, she decided to throw the handle to the kite, which was like this just round loop, just a ring of power, you could say. Just threw that through the air at me, and then I feel like spending 3.5 years as an only child means I was impaired in my ability to catch things. That's what I blame that on. I could have learned to catch at any time since then, but I have not done so that kind of undoes the argument. It's a little guy saying, I'm thinking of making the OC a snake. Shadow, please don't copyright me. I mean, there's many kinds of snakes that can fit in an amazing digital circus. The first one that comes to mind for me is... I say this as if I'm some kind of snake expert. No, I'm really not. The kind that comes out of a can, like as a prank, sort of a tube, or even a sock, or maybe a little wooden snake. Yeah, that's made up of a bunch of different segments, dare I say snakements. Alright, so here is this pose, and I would want to base this off of things that I've been, and the guy's saying, honestly, I don't know what it is, but it's colored pink to match. Oh, the colors are popping out here. Just saying, it takes one to know one. Am I never beating the snackusations? The interviews are actually saying, unable to catch, suspiciously similar to somebody with no limbs like a snake. And, wait, you forgot to, wait, okay, is that spelled correctly, or... Okay, wait, I want to say you forgot those were a thing, but the way, like, modern things to me, like Yale-Loker, are spelled, I don't know if that's a musical artist, because I guess this is saying to me that I am not hip enough that people could do any random key smash and they could say that's a new musical artist, and I could be like, what's their best album? Okay, yeah, it wasn't those words. The vibes are not leading me wrong. And Kai's saying, also Liam from One Direction is dead, so yeah, that was something. That I logged off the last stream and then saw the news from that from just a random YouTuber that I subscribed to because he played Dungeons and Dragons with gang members and then got married to a 90-year-old when he was 20. And I thought, wow, that's a wild story. I have to be here for all the wild stories. But then before traditional news or Reddit gets the news to me, he says Liam One Direction is dead, even though we didn't listen to him. Oh, I see you've located where to put the hat, indeed. Yeah. I mean, definitely a situation with some grief in it as someone who didn't listen to One Direction and is just like on the periphery of it. I guess I just have like my condolences for those very involved, but also just the one word sort of thing going through my head, which is, wow, that was really young. Wow, that was sudden. And Weirdo appearing to say, what's up? Don't tell the government I'm here evading my taxes. Weirdo, hey, wait, I was just thinking of you, cause the thing going through our heads right now is, after latest episode of Amazing Digital Circus, new OC updates designs, if it's in my head, wow, you're finding wow, this face is really being faced upon. What's going on out here? This is the straightest I can stand up. I kind of do wonder about that with my new camera setup. It does kind of encourage me to sit in a curved over way. Okay, what's the straightest posture? This is pretty good. This is even better? I don't know. And, okay, for some reason, yeah, the Weirdo is one of the primary people in my head still when I think of cool, Amazing Digital Circus original characters. Alright, how do I want to set this up? It can be a little bit sideways, but I don't want the... I don't want the corner of my window to be in there, even though it's just showing the void. Usually if my window... Wow, I haven't looked at the sky today. Whoa, oh my god, I haven't looked outside today. That's doing really healthy things to my eyes. Amazing. Okay, guys saying Whiplash considering my old ass remembers when they were formed. Definitely. For some reason, I remember walking through the grocery store, and it was around the time that I was no longer allowed to ride in the cart, and I was like reminiscing, whoa, those were the days, like the last year when I was small enough to ride in the cart. And, this is the guy saying, oh, speaking of standing straight, my doctor last checkup said my spine was slightly askew as over. Wow! Hey, hopefully you got the more comfortable version, like the kind that my brother has. More people having scoliosis to me, it makes me wonder, why do more people have scoliosis? And is it actually more, or are we just keeping track of it more? Wonder about that kind of thing. And Widow saying, yeah, Liam guys, that never really listened to One Direction, but R.I.P. It was I saw people commenting, I didn't expect any of them to die within this decade, and like they're all pretty young, at least fresh new parent age, I think is one way to put it. This guy was 31, but then he wasn't a fresh new parent. He had some time to settle into it, I guess. There's talking about watching this. I do what I want. What I want is tasty sunlight. And Superblock YouTube says, hello, I'm here. Whoa, hi to you. Hey, how's it going with the creative pursuits? We're not doing that much. I don't know. We're not on your level, I would say, of original pursuits today. But yeah, how's the projects going? How's the arts going? This is making me want to draw a snake, but it seems that I've lost a little bit of a connection. I can't quite see. And Weirdo is telling us. Anyways, so I don't remember how to spell it. I think maybe that was it, probably. And Arnold have low-key been rotting in my basement, and they probably need a redesign. Exciting. Creative. There's the little guy saying, Cheryl, may I just steal your prank can snake idea? I'm late to this, but yeah. Because what I'm drawing over here is the wooden snake that's a lot of segments. Did any of you guys ever get one of those? I guess maybe there's no need to. I mean, there never was a need to, but because I'm old and ancient, I gone to toy store, and then when I'm at the toy store as a child, they let me pinch my fingers on a lot of interconnected wooden blocks for enrichment. I'm trying to find a picture of that. Maybe the snakes in a can are more fun and nice. Wooden snake toy. Okay, am I connected? They're saying BFRK2 reached 70 views. Hey, whoa, congratulations out here. Let's up there. Let's up there. There's saying, Shadow, my goodness, what are you drawing? It looks normal right now, right? Come on, it looks normal. I'm looking at it. I'm finding the designs. Yeah. Come on. It's looking exceedingly normal. What? Wow, they even have a little bit of the advanced versions. They even have the awesome versions. I don't know, how much can I show out here? Wow, I can't believe it's been 17 minutes. Yeah, does this show up? I can't quite tell how the new camera settings work. Yeah, it just looks like a regular snake, but then you realize there's a bunch of lines. And then this is actually kind of making me realize, kind of making me realize that you could draw just more of a normal snake. Whoa, hello, Teeny Yane. This guy's saying, want to seem really old? KFC used to have laptop kids meals. Is laptop on purpose there? The first word that stood out to me from that sentence was laptop, and I started trying to figure out what you're gonna say about laptops. I used to have one that could play a DVD, but now I'm wondering, okay, I still have that. I don't use it because it's slow, but how do PC builds work? If I have some stuff already, would I want to dismantle that and use it? But hello, how you doing? And Weirdo had given us the down low on some characters. I feel like Arnold would probably come in episode 4, unless he can't fit into the story well, because if I remember, there was a worker trying to figure out what was wrong with the game. Oh, exciting. And there was Hello versus a Get Out /J. Yeah, how is everyone? I'm drawing a little bit of the Amazing Digital Circus OCs. But then if I go for the wooden snake toy, never beating the snalligations. I remember I put this in the description too. Maybe not. Maybe I did not. And Widow's saying, and Sison has been there since episode 1, because I feel like that makes sense. That's fascinating to hear about. We're up to 3 episodes now. Wow. I really like the. It's weird to me. Throws off my sense of time, but I also really like the fact that they're having filler-y episodes, or at least, I don't know, ones where things are just kind of chill. things where things are just kind of chill. Is that how I want to put that? Maybe. And Superblock YouTube is saying, I'm working on BFRK3's elimination. Whoa, it sounds like it's going pretty fast. Sounds like it's going pretty fast. And guys saying, yes, it's meant to be there. It was in the shape of a laptop. On the one hand, okay, and this is kind of this kind of idea of a bunch of plastic crap existing, and then me being kind of fond of it. That's what inspired the title of this stream, because the way, okay, this isn't making sense as a sentence at all, but it makes sense to me because the way that this camera is attached to the corner of my drawing tablet is through a scrap of cloth that I cut off a tank top years ago, and then for some reason I just never properly got rid of it, and it was just kind of clogging up my room. And part of my head said, maybe I can use that one day, but the more reasonable part of my head said, you're never gonna use that someday, you should get rid of it. But then I just never did. It was some kind of hoarder impulse, like the ones from my foremothers, like every generation before me. Alright, a little bit of this in the image, a little bit of, I don't know, let's swirl around you. Swirl around your drawings, but more like this. Yeah, there we go. The shape of a laptop, huh? And Weirdo's saying, bro, I was leaving school the other day, and I heard a definitely straight boy say the bad word for gay people, then your mouth was agape. Whoa. It's a little, well, it's majorly, it's extremely rough being around people who have just learned the words and are not having, I don't know, respect or impulse control. I mean, I guess I just hope he stops doing that eventually. Hopes he stops doing that. But some people do not stop. Some people double down, triple down, and they'll just become permanently horrendous to be around. And there's a silly little guy saying, gonna pull up the serpentine from Ninjago was a reference for this one. Ooh, exciting. And okay, there's eliminations, and there's there's in the stream. We I can't figure out anything, but I mean, it's true. And Widow was saying, on a lighter note, you got the Tomy manga. Ooh, how's that go? What that is? If I look it up, what's it looking at? And ooh, Junji Ito. Okay. Wow, the first review that I see for that is somebody kind of matching the hairstyle when I look this up. Yeah. Hey. Whoa. Ooh. Got the spooky art styles for me on the Google images. I haven't done much Halloween themed stuff. I feel like I should fit some in. Feel like I should fit some in before the month is up. I don't know, it's usually a little peculiar because my best friend's birthday is on the day itself, Halloween. And then that was also, I don't know, how much info is too much info? No, I probably said that before. Probably said this before sometimes. It used to be my uncle's birthday too. It used to be my uncle's birthday. I used to know 2 people who were born on the Halloween. Okay, so here's this snake, and so little guy is saying, making OCs is too hard. I'm just gonna draw the one I already made. That really makes me wonder how far it went. This is incredibly stylish, excuse me. Rocking the top hat. For some reason, the beginnings of a suit sort of make me imagine the rest of it just sort of limply flopping around. What, like a single sleeve would be like that. But then you're just double snaked up, double slithering around. That's very exciting though. This is snazzy with the hat. I can never get used to it. And then weirdos saying, for context, I live in a very Christian place, so obviously some people are going to be homophobic, but I've never in my entire time living here, most of my life, heard someone say the bad gay word. Whoa. I guess it's like looking out for blatant versus subtle, sort of, I don't know, homophobia / disrespect for LGBT as like human beings. You're saying, why are snakes so stylish out here? Let's put it in the snakes are okay, and why not? And then Widow saying, also I remember when I was helping my friend stand up, she was wearing some roller skates, some guy passed up and whispered gay under his breath. I mean, somehow the first thing that comes to mind is to like say in a louder voice, homosexual, like in some kind of announcer voice in a response to that. But then if like someone's passing by, that's automatically, I don't know, to me that's automatically a worse way to interact with somebody, especially somebody, I don't know, muttering things under their breath. Okay, one like this, and one like this. Is this how the entire snake works, or do I want the other part of this tube to make more sense? It can actually go in a couple of directions. One like this. Okay, one like this, and then it also goes like this. For some reason, when I watched too many tiny house tours on the YouTubes, because they're like strangely fascinating, and you're like, wow, am I ever gonna afford a house to live in? But for some reason, if you watch too many of those, it starts to suggest a private jet tour, because I guess those are about the same size. That is not the same price range. Get out of here, YouTube. Alright, so here is and YouTube is saying, that's mine, Jaro. That snake is mine. I drew it with my little fingers. Styling. I was so on the lookout for talk of previous snakes. I was like, what has gone on? But you're right, it doesn't match up. With the skin of the toilet. And Weirdo was saying, like, can someone please tell me what was gay about helping my friend standing up? Yes, I'm still questioning it. Like, yes, I had my arm around her shoulder, but I was just helping her balance. It's just someone throwing around words in a way that you can't argue with, which is inherently cowardly, I will say. Just someone throwing around words because they know they can. Yeah, the only course of action I know is to just sort of yell homosexual as well. But I don't really, it doesn't even really make sense. Alright, so here is erasing more of this to sort of match the picture. And we're gonna take a long time to figure out how a snake is drawn as well. I don't want that to be what's up. I mean, I guess I don't really have conclusions, but I can share a similar story, weirdo. That one time when I became self-conscious about the kind of underwear I wear, because I was like in the Walmart with my mom picking out a perfectly comfortable pack of the underwears, and then for some reason at that exact second a pack of teenage boys are like summoned from nowhere, and they walk past and look over and are like granny panties, and I didn't know that was a term. But then at that little moment in my baby child life, I learned to be self-conscious about that, which I guess just goes to show, even if you're like completely homeschooled for most of the life, you may not escape gaining a complex as a teenager over random things. And where am I? The guy was a full-grown man. Well, in that case, you could have said something like old ass. This is if you're feeling like someone is defining yourself for you, if you're feeling like somebody is choosing what language applies to you and leaving you feeling not so in control of yourself, feeling baffled, you know. you can Uno reverse, if you will, pull out the shallowest observations as one. I don't know, that seems like a ticket to being your worst self. Why are you saying they be skibidi till I toilet? You're saying that guy's just a dumbass widow, don't waste your breath on him, definitely. And Tini is saying, am I able to discuss what happened with the Painter? Is that topic too heavy for your stream? We brought him up for a second earlier. I don't know if I had the I probably did not have the full proper weight of conversation. In conclusion, go ahead. YouTube is also saying Scooby-Doo Toilet. It's one of the One Direction guys, and it's the boy band that broke up because the media sucks. Oh, I didn't actually know that recently broke up. They broke up in 2016. The fact that I felt like they were a little bit oldish when they broke up is wild to me, but it has been forever ago now. It has been forever ago, entire lifetimes ago, one can say. Okay. How do I do this shape? Like this, and like this. I think I've tried to draw a perfect tube on this stream a couple of times. These kinds of streams, arting around, feel like I've tried to do that. Alright, so here's the one, here's the other, but it's very geometrical. But then on this side, it's not as visible, curving around. I don't know. Maybe it's a really makeshift bunch of cuts for the snake. Maybe it wasn't cut perfectly straight. Maybe they came up with the tube first, and after coming up with the tube, they came up with everything else. Alright, so more like this. Let's go with that. Whoa! Hello to DDC998 saying, hello, see, I can do normal greetings too, but there's no fun in that. Would you have a dick in exchange for a finger? Any finger? See, I will say even this is a little bit of an improvement. Not to say that I'm particularly jazzed to consider dick fingers. However, the contrast creates intrigue, DDC. We gotta think about what's contrasting out here. Any finger? Any finger? Well, okay, so, I guess to start this out, there's no and I'm assuming no more range of movement, right? You might be thinking, Jaro, why would you consider this? Having all of your fingers is very functional versus not all of your fingers and one freak finger. Not to imply okay, where am I saying? Okay, things I've missed in here. He's saying it's been on my mind because his death was literally completely preventable, but his poor management shows a lack of care for the mentally ill in the music industry. the story was falling off a balcony, possibly drunk, right? And there is all of this going on. And this little guy is saying, I'm stuck between making the snake the prank thing, a wooden snake toy, or making it somehow related to carnival food. Oh, exciting. And they're saying, I have many fingers, can I trade them, please? But then you wouldn't have hands. And also, it just said one of the finger. I started seriously considering it because when I was 14, I wanted to be humanity's most recent common ancestor. But like at this point, it's been a few years, and I think maybe I can't catch up with people. There's a lot of people really on their track to becoming humanity's most recent common ancestor. I think maybe there's no way to catch up. Does the dick finger have a child? Can it produce a child? This conversation is automatically horrible. But then, does the child also have the same finger? But then if my goal is to become humanity's most recent common ancestor, do I want to doom all of humanity to that? That's not what you asked. That's what I ask. And then what happens, like, if you slam your hand in the car door? This is all very strange and confusing. Okay, what was I going? I'm saying I've been feeling so lonely while knowing I have zero attraction to any man, and there's not even you. And Weirdo's saying cuts off all fingers. I do not myself want the dick, but I'd give them to trans men who are feeling dysphoria. Whoa. That was really generous. And then that does make me wonder why there's not more of an exchange system in place. Probably due to the fact that most organ transplants, have the new organ being attacked by white blood cells. And then there's this little guy volunteering. It got serious. And then he's saying he had been acting erratic literally in the lobby, and the employees at the hotel had a concern about him in the balcony row. And then there's asking for clarifications. I feel like I clarified. I feel so bad for his ex too, because she's getting for his death, which has nothing to do with it. No, the public opinion, arena of public opinion, dumping on the widow, or full on ex. I actually don't know the situation. Either way, that can't be easy. I forget her name, but we just love to blame women for the things men do. Ouch! Whoa! I never think about how badly it must suck to be the family member of a celebrity who died young. First, for the most obvious reasons, but then second, because somebody's gonna blame you for it. There's DDC998 saying, congratulations everyone, you cut your finger off. You hear a knock on the door, it's Richard. I wanted to keep my finger. Wait, I had to cut it off first to exchange. I'm looking at the way my hand is. I'm looking at the way my hand is, and I'm thinking proportionally this would be kind of bad. Maybe kind of bad, a little bit bad. And then there's also the beginning you don't for use it's rough out there. It's Weirdo saying, according to the Bible, it's Adam and Eve, so that clearly means I can date both. I love that. Oh, loving it. And it's saying, Cheryl, in your family, you're the celebrity. Ooh, a little spooky. But then if my family is out of the public eye, then maybe the same does not apply. Is that what I would say? Is that what I would hope? Okay, and he can give us the lowdown. She says X, XX, okay. She came out and said that her book about abuse was about him and all experiences were true. But whoa, this downward spiral has been going for a while. You're saying he wasn't a good person, but abusers shouldn't die. The goal should just be to reform them, not kill them. That's some good idealism. When I think to the, I don't know, what is that to me? Step grandfather who would slam my mama's head against a brick wall when she was a kid. When I think of the people I love and care about, I don't know if I can say 100% certainty whoever did that to should go on living, you know? But also the death penalty is something that cannot be trusted in the hands of most everyone. Like, if a possibility exists, it can be abuse. It's you know, there's no way through. And he says, not excusing his abuse, by the way. And did you see us causing Richard Nixon? Wait, no. Okay, wait, are you debating the hotness of Richard Nixon right now? I think I could go with a no. I think I could go with a no on that one. There's Teeny saying, I can't say anything about sexual abuses and predators. Hey, all the betters. There's Weirdo saying, not gonna lie, I like Ronald Reagan. Starts violently playing Reaganomics by Lemon Demon. The man had the face of an actor and the brain of a wet pumpkin, but sometimes there's face and you look at face and face, it has preference in it. Where was I going with that? Congratulations, you've achieved peak contrast. We are no longer on the farm, we are now at the Watergate, I think. A real change of scenery to figure it all out. You're saying, you know, we're going to question taste. Some people like when the man has the brains of what you look inside a pumpkin. Some people like when if you opened up somebody's skull, it would look the same as my sink drain that I have not cleaned in 5 years. Some people, they look at that and they're like, whoa. You're saying, who's Ronald Reagan? You're saying, oh man, daddy. I love your commitment to not backing down. I am scared. I love it. Commitment to the bit is essential. I'm wheezing out here. There's YouTube saying I look like Dick Nixon. You're saying I'm not hot. Hey, I didn't bring out the full roast like I did for apparently Reagan. Where was I going with that? I want to look at his face. To know 37th U.S. president. I think he did become the caricature of corruption for a while, right? I'm not misremembering that, I think. Okay, I wanna finish this snake. I'm staring at the snake. I can't be doing this with the snake. One and another. But I also want it to be round. But also, this is kind of like some of the exercises in Draw a Box where you find out the direction of things. Alright, kind of like that. And a little bit like that. But some of these also get thinner. But also some of these get thicker. And it's kind of like that. You know? there is probably a way to do this, such that it's an actual study of 3D space, but I would say that I'm not exactly doing that at the moment. No. Nevertheless, wait a sec, and did y'all hear about the Pokemon shit? Yeah, my girlfriend's been talking about that nonstop. I want to say, I wish I were less freaked the hell out with homework this week. Oh my god. It was up till 5 a.m. trying to fix it, but instead of fixing it, I just slept until noon 50. But yeah, she sent me a picture of, I don't know, it's weird 'cause I have to hear about all the Pokemon stuff secondhand, basically, due to, I say have to, but due to not being a fan of it myself, not really being on it myself, what pictures am I getting sent? The good stuff? Yeah, we were like looking at this thing, how well does that show up? Wondering if it should be like the autism creature, and he's saying, okay, Pokemon Typhlosion is literally Diddy. Oh, I misread that as Daddy for a second, and I was like, maybe there's a Pokemon that is Daddy. I haven't seen all of them. Maybe. Okay. This is a bit, and you're saying, basically Typhlosion had a story about a time where the line between human and Pokemon was blurred and convinced a young human girl to have a kid with it, and then her dad killed the Typhlosion, and going into some mythology things. I think my girlfriend tried to send that over as well, because we both have a fascination with mythologies, but then the text was really small, and I could not bring myself to say, hey, thank you for sharing that, and I want to read cool stories. I don't know what's in the story. I only got through the first sentence. I want to read stories, but my eyes, I can't read it. And wow, that's some serious mythologicals out there. How much am I missing? We're just saying, are y'all assuming I have good taste in men? I was saying it was a bit, but here I am being increasingly concerned. What would I even be concerned for? I don't even know. There's the YouTuber Society saying, I'm just joking, by the way. I apparently look like a Wojak. Hey, if you look exactly like Richard Nixon, who happens to be the face of corruption in caricature and parody for the last 40 years, if you look like the person who people imagine when they picture corruption, and you still have like a great smile, then I bet nobody's even making the association between you and the most corrupt person known to exist for a while, but who has probably been beat. Yeah, no one's making that connection due to the rest of your face probably not being a clone of the 37th president of the United States, and demeanor. Yeah, and there's a teenage saying ran into the woods with her weird hybrid child not to be seen again. I can see why that would be a scrapped thing that maybe they wouldn't put in Pokemon. I could see why. Because, it's mostly a child playing the Pokemon, right? So why would... What's a child supposed to take away from that? Are they just supposed to be like, I could lay an egg one day. If Pokemon were real, I would not be out there trying to catch them all. What if Typhlosion came around? I'd lay the egg? I'm a parent? I think as a child this would concern me. I think I would be concerned. He's saying, did y'all forget about desk police? The police is not gonna get you. Never. This is fun with the glasses. The guy is gonna be right back. I'm putting so many hearts on the arts. I don't know, vibing with it. There's nowhere is this police, bring him back. I'm saying at least it's not canon. And bring back the Death Police and the Texas Man. We've encountered an old man last stream. I don't know if that was a bit. Like when you get to be 89 years old, is it for the bit? I don't really know. I don't have a lot of reference for that, but maybe. And they're saying a bunch of cool placeholder sprites were leaked. Yeah, I was sharing. God, I'm tired. Was I sharing this thing? Let's get the maximum visibility. Yeah, this creature. Wow. Maybe I can draw that really quick. Of course, if I'm holding my phone toward the camera, it means I can't see it. But if I try to draw it from memory and I try to get like the general shape, it's kind of like it's kind of like that. Not really. It's kind of like a little balloon of a creature. And the title of the stream is to personify something, which I will do in the last. Do I want to make this 40 minutes? My schoolwork is going badly enough that I probably should. Okay, and you're saying YouTube for some reason did not like the police of death. Oh wait, were you getting was a buddy, was a fellow, was a beau getting banned? Everyone's would say Incineroar for a Pokemon. That's Daddy. How far behind in the chat am I? Oh dear. And Leviathan appeared to say my to say the Gardevoir is flat as fuck. Yeah, I guess. Oh no. Okay, trying to catch up with things I missed. Talking about Pokemon. Which Pokemon would you smash? Machamp, am I right? Imagine a full team of Machamps. It's too intimidating. Someone already said Gardevoir, but okay, I don't know the psychic powers, and that's why I'm less intimidated and more like, wow, so beautiful. Wait a second, did I start answering this for reals? No, I'm not. No, wait, you can't get me. There's TD saying not so fun is that like hundreds of Game Freak workers got their stuff leaked, right? I feel like it's sort of a mixed bag, and the Pokemon fans just sort of that. You're saying none Pokemon are not smashable. You gotta stand up for what's right. I need to read the good example when I don't bring enough brain cell to the chat. And then there's the shade of animals. And being attracted to anthropomorphic animals is kind of odd too. That's that sentence from one who does furry art is, I want to say it's revolutionary. There's your tweets actually saying they're just animals, creatures, pets. My goodness, Carnivore. Okay, nobody needs something to take away from that show. And we're screaming the no. Hello to Leviathan. Being a Penny. Okay, there's a favorite show stream person, Penny. And okay, I'm scrolling. You've been obsessed with the Spider-Verse, bro, but you still failed to make a Spider-Sona. I mean, hey, the thing about the Spider-Man verse, you could be anything. Okay, it is fun to make a Spider-Sona in it all, but you can make yourself a Spider-Man villain. I mean, if he just like says something, like you're in a crowded city. What if he makes you late to work or school one time? What if he picks up and throws your car to try to save the world? You're a Spider-Man villain now. You have to get radioactivity. You have to fall into a vat of chemicals. You have to fall in love with a clown. I'm thinking of DC, aren't I? You have to do all of that, and you have to defeat Spider-Man. And there's, okay, you mentioned a neutral. What about the human characters in Pokemon? I have seen a lot of Hannah Musa shipping Ash's mom and Jesse Team Rocket. Just 100% awesome. Weirdo has the homework, and thank you for throwing the flash grenade of being attracted to Richard Nixon into the stream and then dip it. It's good to see ya. As always, you're already gone, but good luck on your homework. I gotta be out of here. Not right now, but in general. Where am I? Do I just want to scroll to the bottom? You're smashing James from Team Rocket and Jesse and yeah, and Kai has returned to 2 gray hearts. Certainly, the many hearts appear around you. Oh my. And then there's his YouTube is exciting. Jesse is not 17. It's a myth. It's like mid-20s. It's Jesse is not 17 out here. And then don't leave me in a room with you. Oh, you're saying straight couple in an unmistakably bisexual way / rep. Definitely. Are they like 20? Yeah. It's kind of a, for some reason it's kind of an editing war on their wiki page. But it's also extra difficult. Okay, I forget, was it extraneous information? Was it like game wiki information that was like they are 20? Anyway, proper hello to Leviathan. How you doing? We just sort of jumped right into which Pokemon is the most smashable. But then the word hello is a word too, and I never should forget this. Alright, so here's more of this. You're saying, I remember that one time long ago when Jero took drawing requests and then drew Dr. Eggman in Yono's clothes. Oh yeah. Wow. Was that saved as a canvas? Was that... Ooh. Because I don't know if that's like still on my computer. And then with all of these new magma things, I'm thinking of like deleting them after 2 weeks, so we gotta send them in the Discord especially much. Alright, what was I looking at? I want to look at clothes for rogues. Rogue, I don't know, let's say Pinterest? Is that where I look for inspiration? But outfits. Yeah, you're giving me a lot of... Okay, so there's some hoods. There's some incredible amount of slaying. But I don't want too much slaying to be going on with this character. There's the character from here. And several armors. Okay, so what we could do is sort of mix the rogue with things I've worn before, and then there's YouTube saying Ash's mom and Jesse. That was surely 200% in an adult site, Jaro. If you haven't seen Hannah Musa shipping on Tumblr with the comics, with the cute, I need to turn my entire blog into all of that for a second. Normally I've been reserving my Tumblr blog for finished artworks, which is why it's empty. It's mostly empty. But as booty that I need to post more things on it, and having an archive of Hannah Musa shipping comics, the whole entire saga of Ash showing up, finding Jesse in his home, and Jesse being like, I'm with your mom, and Ash being like, what the hell, first of all. Second of all, do I call you dad? Peak comedy needs to be archived times a million. I don't think it's in danger of being taken down or anything, but if I download any images to my computer to keep forever, I feel like that should be some of them. Wow, drawing requests. I'm gonna be here. Okay, I'm trying to draw my own ideas, which is the impulse to draw somebody. But since we're like talking about Pokemons and things, what if you had a drawing request, what would it be? Oh, you going? Okay, Leviathan is saying, anyway, I'm doing well. Only got home past midnight yesterday, so to make up for it, I haven't been doing anything today. It's great. Okay, wait, that wasn't going. It's just all of this, and I guess I want to take a moment to look at the Kai arts because I moused over it. And hey, cheers to or weird sleep schedule bad? Question mark. Sleep schedule bad. Exclamation mark. Solidarity. Whoa. What? Yeah. And this, get some rest out there. It's like over a year ago with the clothes. But yeah, okay. Character mashup requests. Can I in fact do anything before we're out of here? I don't know. Think of like two contrasting characters. I'll try to get something with that as I start drawing as fast as I can. And then what else goes on with this? Crossbody bag 1, crossbody bag 2 crossbody bags, because this is supposed to represent your hoarder influences, but also all of the rogue outfits, when I look up rogue outfits, have a hood going on with them. And this DDC998 saying, anyway, answering my own question, Geodude. Am I gonna regret looking that up? Because I don't have a Geodude. Just the arms and the rocks and the face. Efficiency, I think. The height is 1'4" and 44 pounds. Oh my god. This is mostly arms. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing mostly arms. For reference, if anyone else is like me and didn't remember. Oh, hello, Manga Luigi. So this is a terrible time to pop up into the chat a little bit. Not because it's not good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you indeed. But because I was answering the question with Gardevoir, I guess I don't know them that well. I don't know any of them that well. And some of them have human speech in the cartoon, and so that's implied to be like on the intellectual level of a person. But also the fact of saying that sentence is already in a place where you don't want to be. Instead, just look at the size of this fist. The fist to arm ratio is amazing. I wasn't really gonna be amazed. I wasn't really gonna look at that and be amazed. Wow. This kind of trying to draw. I was trying to speed draw your OC in Psyche K cosplay, and okay, I mean, this is giving me ideas for the arms of this creature, at least. Arms of the creature that I'm drawing. I don't know if we scared off Unga Luigi. That would be valid. But if you're still here, I'll look up Dandy's World. Oh, is it like, is this some kind of a gamer time? Ew. Okay, wait, no, the character designs look really cute and really fine, right? Let's see how well that shows up. Character designs looking adorable, looking fine, like a rainbow version of Flowey the Flower. However, I said ew really loud just now because, yeah, wow, okay, because the first result suggested to me, let's get that really up in there, was the Halloween costume. The Halloween costume where you turn a human person into that flower. And that, for one, I'm less enthused about. Leviathan saying this is not okie dokie. You gotta stand up for what's right, and for what's not so okie dokie, you gotta stand up. There's the little guy saying, I'm making the OC in Ibis paint right now because I lost the confidence to do it publicly. No! It was so styling. Even if I'm wandering around lost, not knowing what art style is what. Are they snake smooching? Oh my god. Love wins. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Love wins. And Manga Luigi is saying, so basically it's a Roblox game. The characters are based off a cartoon. Did the cartoon get published, or is it mostly a game? Is it a horror game? Okay, so it is on Roblox. Is it about Roblox? It is so funny to me that I don't know, it used to be really not so professional, you know? Not so professional on the Roblox. You just pop in and you make whatever. And now it has its own mascots. Are the characters like from whoever's making the Roblox game, or are they from somebody's character? And Leviathan is saying, that reminds me I should purchase the pea shooter bodysuit. Hey, yeah, the time is ticking down. You're saying the server response on Magma is sabotaging me, and YouTube user Suckdick saying, isn't Omega Flower a rainbow version of Flower? I guess not in the petals. The petals still stay kind of black and white, I will say. And then there. Or do they turn flesh colored? Actually, let's look this up. Omega Flowey. I haven't thought about the terms forever. Wow. It's kind of comforting to me that gosh, whose is this? Oh no, that's 9 months ago? Wow, that's wild. It really looks like somebody's that I've seen before, but probably because it's just a character. The Omega Flowey by Lucy Matsu on Reddit 9 months ago. It's kind of comforting to me that the fan art keeps looking like that. Look at that itty bitty frisk in the corner. There's DDC998 saying, I see you're wearing the same thing as the other day. I guess you're prepared now. Prepared for it, are you? It's not the same thing as the other day. I'm having outfits. Hello to King Hijinks. This is a... how you doing today? Oh my gosh. And then there's, because of the souls. Oh yeah, I guess there's some coloration due to the souls. I'm definitely seeing that. It's mostly like light reflected on the gray parts. And Manga Luigi is drawing Shrimpo on the magma. And okay, characters are based off a cartoon. It's a cartoon in universe. So what I'm getting is that whoever's come up with the game of Dandy's World has also designed these characters, which is pretty cool. And silly little guy saying, rah, Danny Motta just posted a new Our House reaction vid. Hey, okay, awesome. And then the art is in the Discord. Yeah, let's look around. Look at what all is going on. Hello! You say you don't think you need line art, you love it too much. Yeah, hey, this is fun stuff around here. Makes me want to look at this version first for some reason. Looking cool with the patterns. Hello, look at your paws. Hello. Fun. I love how soft it's looking out here. And then there's charging it, and you're fixing up your arts. That's how it's going. Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, this coloration on the legs and stuff, the coloration pattern is reminding me of a game that I really liked. You're saying she got hip dips and she's a little pudgy like me. You gotta represent the body types. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's just look at real. Really real. In the body, you're talking about brat green nails. Perfect. The coloration pattern reminds me of one of my favorite game growing up, Viva Pinata, where there's a bunch of pinatas out there. I mean, I guess coloration pattern. I'm mostly I guess it was just pinata inspired. And then there's ours in the Discord, and okay, am I reading things how I want to be reading them? Am I drawing things very quickly? And then you're gonna make her monster in non-disguise form. Oh, pretty exciting. And okay, Mangaluigi's saying, I love drawing Toodles. She's so silly. Characters from the Dandy's world, I would say. It's some very good character design. If I look up who it is, whoa, a little 8-ball. Yeah, I'm liking the character design around here. I wasn't sure where the specific, I guess, do I want to say niche? Specific kind of thing of a lot of characters. No, okay, so when a horror game ends up being played by a younger audience, I feel like that's a ongoing trend from the Five Nights at Freddy. I feel like that's ongoing. I feel like it is not gonna stop, and I was kind of wondering how the character design would evolve from Five Nights at Freddy. And it's neat to see some huge eyes. And King Hijinks is saying, yeah, I just woke up and saw the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm frankly having an unusual day because I'm realizing that the alarms on my new phone doesn't work so much, and so and so it's like throwing me off. In addition to like the notifications from most of the apps, I gotta figure out how to fix it so I can see when somebody talks to me, so I can see a notification. Alright, so there's, tell you about which one is Toodles again. Yeah, the 8-ball. Wishing you a good day as well, King Hijinks. And then is there a Cuphead reference? Oh, you're gonna draw Mangosteen Cuphead next to her. Oh, yeah, what's going on? Oh my gosh, hey. That's quite fun. That's quite fun indeed. Various spookies. And those YouTubers are actually saying, if you're a pinata, you want to be smashed, not in the freaky way, or you don't want to be smashed. Are pinatas afraid of birthdays, or are they proud of dying for it? Yeah, in the video game, the pinatas would regenerate, and they were extremely proud of it. Made them quite happy to fulfill a purpose. Alright, do we want full on hands? Hello to Toka. Hello everyone. It's been such a long time. Hi, Joe. Bye. Hey, we've got, I think since you last visited, it's been long enough, that we're seeing the entire evolution of a cool furry artist out here. Teeny Yeen, formerly known as a Buzzarina, shared some cool furry arts with us in the Discord, some cool original characters, and it's awesome seeing the art evolve. What's new with you? Doka? It really is the catchphrases and stuff that make me remember people. Catchphrases and frequency, I guess. And then I guess YouTube is like all that you can do if you're a pinata and you formerly were a person is take away the parentheses. I'm not quite sure. And they're saying that's so pretty. You just gotta the art evolutions is kind of making me want to I don't know, take a real take a scroll through all the arts that are going on in here lately. The human arts with the Kai. I'm loving the colors around here. Are you really naming it a great wizard lord? You know, I feel like that could be a fun story, fun plot point. Yeah, this is what else is going on. Oh my gosh. The Brina Arts Uniworm. And Dee is saying, oh my gosh, it's been a year and I've grown so much because of this community, dude. Definitely. The growth is visible. The growth is palpable. Oh, I thought you meant I thought you meant the furry community. I don't know, you still might have. But there's yay, yeah, I can make a joyful noise. I can make a joyful noise in response to things I see in the chat. The mustaches here. You're making me consider whether I want a mustache to be here. How much hands do I want? Okay, so for art style, I'm still drawing, I'm not drawing characters that are inspired by animals in the slightest right now. Not ones that are furred up, but that is making me wonder if it's overdue. If it's overdue for I don't know, overdue to try to draw some kind of a creature. Okay, so do I want the arms to be like this? Yeah, sure. Little arms, and we can, okay, which way does that go? Toward the inside, where the thumb also is, where this also is. And that's how all of this is. And nice. Okay, there's the impulse that I was trying to draw was supposed to be, I don't know, a smaller impulse than, I don't know, everything else in my head. Okay, if I'm personifying things like that, and we want 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 5 total, I believe, for a crown. And the things I'm looking at in the chat, talking about real silly art improvements. I do wonder how much focus I can put up. And King Hijinks is saying, the furry discussions are reminding me that I gotta finish Crash Bandicoot 4 today. Was too tired last night. Game very good. I just got sort of tumbled into a conversation earlier about which Pokemon is the most smashable. Am I better for it? I'm gonna say not. I'm gonna say maybe not, but that train of thought makes me think that I should take a closer look at the Crash Bandicoot characters. Oh my gosh. The absolute sources of peak character design for a fictional crush, apparently. I don't know, it feels very, for some reason their character designs make me feel like they could show up in wrestling and then not feel out of place. But then that's like, as someone who, like, as you know, is like an outsider to this kind of thing, and so I'm just like having these impressions from whatever character design vibes they're giving off, and I don't know where that comes from. There's creativity out there. I love the color scheme, and there's and YouTube is talking about Tana Bandicoot. I'm looking up so many characters, I'm turning my phone upside down without realizing. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why is it picking up? Is it because was a remake coming up? Why is there a lot of recent search results for it? They say there's a lot of special Pokemon. Oh my gosh. I like like the conversation starts and then very soon I cease to breathe. Still a little guy saying I have a football game to be at in 30 minutes. Wow, thanks for stopping by. And why do you keep ending the sentence with Gardevoir though? For some reason we got one advocate for Machamp, one advocate for Geodude. To be fair, that was both the same guy. I say as if it's separate. Wow, heading out to the football games for being in the band, are ya? Alright, what designs do I want to be on a rogue? Okay, a little bit of scarves is really cool, but also this is like personifying, I don't know, latent hoarder impulses. Latent, don't throw away that thing, you might need it later. So instead of like ribbons from the top of this as rogue designs do, I think I'm going for things that are dangling from your belt. There's still a little guy saying watch me be on stream till the last minute. Good luck with whatever timing is going on, I'm concerned. And King Hijinks is saying for clarification there are two Tanas. Original Tana has the long hair, alternate universe Tana has the short hair. Tana 2 is literally the Spider-Gwen of Crash, and they are both the explanations, being in depth about things that I previously had no knowledge about and therefore could never have considered. For some reason that always makes me giggle a little bit. Sheesh. Looking at the polygons. We could even be shooting for the polygons. Whoa. There is an updated design that's kind of having the power of all furries. There's Tacos this week, and Mangaluigi is saying that band sucks. Oh, we fighting? Are we fighting? Orchestra and theater are better, and you've been in all of them, and you're still in theater, and choir doesn't exist, and you quit orchestra because it's mid. Oh, tier list for the performing arts. I mean, so far band is sounding like a workout, and then King Hedging saying, when I say Tana 2 is Spider-Gwen, like Coco and Crash are both dead in her universe. I did not expect Crash Bandicoot to be having alternate universes. But, I mean, it really expands the storytelling possibility. It absolutely expands it. Alright, what color did I want for this? Who's screeching? Who's screeching out there? Alright, what color? I was thinking definitely this kind of a green. Inspired by goblins. We're gonna put this a little bit more, but we're just gonna, I don't know, have the funky ears, I suppose. Fun and funky ears. And Luigi is saying, bro, my orchestra whips each other with their bows. Dangerous. And YouTube is saying, hear me out, Peach, Daisy, or Rosalina. I got the impression that Daisy is supposed to have more of a tomboy streak, and then this is just someone who has never played their games ever. But then also Peach is like decently tough, but then Rosalina is is she a god and rarer? Am I having the correct impression? And King Hijinks is saying, what, you're not familiar with the deep lore of Crash Bandicoot? Because there's actually a surprising amount of story. I've heard about it like in the context of people talking about like their favorite games from around the time that my favorite games were from as well. Like it's from around the same time as Viva Pinata, and so I could have theoretically played that on the same Xbox. Luigi is saying that band is fine because he wanted to be in band. And there's and the strict question, Bowsette. The variety of Bowsette designs I've seen. We could say yes. We could say yes to possibly all of them. There we go. You're saying, oh, let's say. Oh my gosh. And then, do I have to say it in Spanish? Peach? You're saying Bowsette is not canon, and neither am I. And so, outside of this realm, we are smooching. Well, this kind of escalated. The deep lore of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, for some reason when I'm like thinking it over, okay, like what's the best way to get into Crash Bandicoot? Cause I guess seeing the little artworks on the little design on the leggies of the of Brina's character is reminding me of Viva Pinata, and then with that kind of knowledge in my mind, even though I have to stop this stream in 10 minutes at the latest, and do hours of homework for a very long time until I am dead, until I perish. Even though that's happening to me today, I want to know about Crash Bandicoot because it's making me. Because even though I haven't played it, the era it's from, I guess I did see advertisements for it for forever. So the era it's from is making me strangely nostalgic and want to know more. And also maybe I was hypnotized by a simple image of Tana. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, a little bit, yeah. You're saying she's canon to me? Preach. Oh my gosh. And then, okay, where am I going with this? You forgot Pauline Daisy, though. And time to change into the band uniform. Salute to the silly guy. Yeah, play. You gotta play them tunes. You're saying it's gonna be so cold. Oh dear. Oh my god. Whoa. Hey, good luck, though. If you run in place, then your body heat pumps up and then it's less cold. Oh, that's not but then if you get like a little bit sweat, then it gets more cold if the cold gets on the sweat, and then that's worse. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then there's YouTube saying Crash Bandicoot was my favorite series of games years ago where the PSX was popular. I read that sentence and then I knew for sure that I have to eat fish. I don't think those two things are connected technically, but that's how I was experiencing it in my head. I have to eat fish right after this. I didn't have breakfast. I didn't brush my teeth because I woke up 20 minutes before this started for some reason, and I usually wake up at least 90 minutes before it started so I can have a little food, but it didn't go that way this time, dude. And okay, so here is the hands, just sort of outline, but I think that I do want hair about it, right? Maybe it's based off previous character designs. I think, okay, I'm wanting hair about it. We can go a little brown. And then there's sitting for the majority. Oh no, that is going to be cold. But there's people selling hot chocolate and stuff. Well, if you're getting dressed, do you have any like tighter pants that can go under looser pants? Is that a situation? Because when it's really cold, that's my favorite situation. I'm wearing tights right now. How well can I get this to show up? I'm wearing tights right now. Ugh. And then King Hijinks is saying the best way to get into Crash. I mean, Crash 4 is probably the best in the series. Also the hardest, but it's super fun. Has all the charm. Actually expands the story in an interesting way. Oh, fun stuff. And you can play as Best Bandicoot Coco. In every level, you can play as Crash. Well, that sounds like a lot of options. Huh, okay, pretty fun. Okay, it's not necessary to demonstrate the leggings. Sometimes I'll wear that under a sweatpants if it's gonna be really cold. And then you're talking about how things are connected, not freezing, and woo, yeah, how is this going? Am I looking at crashes? Am I looking at various things? A twin sanity, you saying? Manga Luigi is saying her name was Evelyn. She was 6. Her mother was a pageant mom and an almond mom. Evelyn had 2 other siblings, Marble and Alex. Marble and Alex were jelly of Evelyn, so they stole her ball. They accidentally. This is getting a little bit in depth. Wow. You've heard of a 4-head. You've heard of a 5-head. Get ready for a 6-head. Whoa. Wait, let's pause our music about it. Some of the good hot lines, Miami. Tally drop her ball into the road, and then you say not the same pants, not the usual shirts. No, I wear these pants a lot actually. It's just less visible. You're saying the original trilogy is great too and easy to emulate. Ooh, I do have one emulator to begin with. I can give you all the links if you need them. And the Insane Trilogy exists. A remake of that one. Oh, hey, that's interesting. And what am I looking at here? It started at 13 seconds. It started at 13 seconds, but it's short enough that I can see the full thing.
The check bounced. Are you sure? Well, the past few years have kind of been slow. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish?
Is this a real quote? No, they are connected. There is a fish. Whoa, subliminal messaging making me hungry for the fish. From Crash Bandicoot. I love how he stands also. You can't be shooting people with laser. Yeah, when I look at old games and such like that, and then they have a fun art style and cool stuff like that going on, I think to myself, why do people pursue graphics that are getting better all the time? What if it was just polygons that looked slightly better? Because I look at that and that still looks good to me. It looks alright to me. Does it look old? Yeah. Does it look fun though? Also, yeah, it looks fun. What was Manga Luigi saying to us? Tally drop her ball into the road. Evelyn chases after the ball and gets ran over by her mother. Classic L, ran over by your mother. And there's Manga Luigi with a bye chat getting my hair done. I'll never know the context of the story. Thanks for stopping by. I'm really curious what the story. I want to know what the 8-ball was. For a second, I wondered if some of this was from Homestuck, but that's totally different. And so, guys, with the BRB, I'm with the scheduling going on. I'm thinking that's most likely. Be right gone. Hey, be right gone. Alright, I'm putting a little bit of hair as the ghost picks it up. Do I want things to be one color actually for consistency? Because when I'm thinking about all the other characters I've put into this personification thing, they are all one color. And Biothon is popping up to say, I will now sleep. Have fun, folks. Hey. I wasn't sure if you passed out already. Hey, get some good rest. Good to see Yellow Island. I'm glad it's been a restful day after I don't know, various things going on. And King Hijinks is saying, what's wrong with the remake of the original trilogy is that they replaced the original hitbox with a pill-shaped one, which means that you constantly slide off edges, making the game hard in a janky way. Oh! When something goes wrong in a game and I've never played it before, I wonder if it's because I'm a bad person and unskilled at games. So maybe I would not want to play the more broken one, huh? So, because I wouldn't be able to tell if I was doing something wrong or if it was just going like that. Alright, maybe it's the mustache inspiring me, but let's have a little bit of hair like this. And let's talk about good career or back shots. Excuse. And this teeny saying, I will pass on the back shots. I strive for a good work ethic and out of left field. Hello. Oh, what's concerning is that I keep seeing more and more people having 2 jobs, so it really makes me wonder if the ore is like taken out. What if you get a full-on engineering degree? What if you're a full-on teacher or doctor or whatever's going on, and the financial necessity of backshots is still there. And King Hijinks is saying, so yeah, I would still recommend emulating the original trilogy over the remake. I just lose my voice. Well, I gotta be getting out of here in like 1 minute, so I'm glad that I don't know, got to be in here, got to chat some fun things. I'm realizing that what I gotta do is put times when I wanna chat with any friends. I have to put that into my schedule at the start of the week instead of just freaking out the entire week like I've been doing this week. Is going by. And King Hijinks is saying, okay, no, wait, you were saying I definitely go for a good career, but backshots is okay. And then King Hijinks is saying, another thing I will say about Crash 4 is that it's really beautiful. Love its cartoony art style that feels like an evolution of the original PS1 look and great animation. Okay, Crash 4. You know, if I'm not even having enough time to do my laundry or make a meal because I am going to the homework chamber for the rest of the weekend and I am not coming out. I am stuck in the homework chamber for the rest of the weekend and I can't come out. If that's what's happening to me, then, and if I don't know how my timing is gonna be in general, let's do some chunky eyebrows, then maybe instead of looking for a lot of games to play, I should only look for the most quality one, and it sounds like that would be Crash 4. I should make a note of that. Do I want a little nose and a little like this? Here is the personified impulse of holding on to things, but maybe I want more detail in the eyes. Not quite sure. More detail in the eyes. Stinian gives us a song lyrics, and DDC998 is saying, would you wear clear heels in public? The one time that I wore heels, because for some reason I inherited crazy stripper heels from my grandmother, may she rest in peace. And I inherited her really slayin' platform boots. But the way that I wore those, I inserted some tissue paper under the arch of my foot, because so it wouldn't so there wouldn't be a big gap, so it wouldn't hurt, and that's gonna look terrible. That's gonna look absolutely terrible in the clear heels. So because I'm always adding the arch support, I guess, I don't know, like maybe like, okay, if I added a stylish cloth, would that look less like I'm actively stepping on a wad so that my feet don't hurt? Because I put comfort above everything. So whatever's happening here, it has to be comfortable. Alright, here's a little bit of this. We want the whites in the eyes and the this in the this. Huh. Yeah, maybe that's more expressive. I would definitely want even more detail indeed. I said 1 minute and it's already been more than a minute. And the lyric quote that that Tini gave us was, I want to feel like we used to, but now I'm all on my own. I want to dance just like you do. Now I'm dancing alone. And that's Simmer 90 on Feel Like We Used To. Oh, okay. Somebody is like a more of a underground sort of an artist. And Kaya saying, I've now finished the clock. I've beat the streamer clock. Beat the clock or finish. And okay, there's YouTube Society saying, you inherited what I said, crazy stripper heels. And King Hijinks is saying, I feel like for a casual playthrough, if you aren't 100%ing, PS1 would be better. And the PS1 aesthetic is vibes, right? I'm getting into this due to the nostalgias. And it's weird that I can be nostalgic about it. When I never played it in the first place. Alright, so here is these eyes, and and is that the kind of detail that I want from eyeballs? I kept adding more and more detail, hoping that it would go like this. Well, it's a good first draft indeed. Let's tour the canvas, and I guess next time I'll hold up one of the crazy stripper heels I inherited from my late great-grandmother, who was really into fashion and not super into taste all of the time, but a little bit of the time. And so I kept I didn't have to keep all of what she had, but I did keep the heels, because I was like, if I'm gonna be goth, I say crazy stripper heels, but they're not like skewery, they're not like super pointy, they're like platforms. I wouldn't be able to walk on anything else. Alright, so there's the recommendation of the Crash Bandicoot 4, and let's witness the Psyche K cosplay. It's looking very awesome. The respect neuron is activating. Absolutely. This is looking good. The color scheme is bright and frankly impressive to me. And there's like to 100% and 200% Crash 2. The art is looking edible. Not to not to be typical, but we are eating it. We're eating the art, like Mamma Mia, one might say. I tried to do like the, I don't know, the hand motions that you might. And there's YouTube is also saying, your family sounds cool. How are you just sitting in your room wearing leggings? I'm trying to develop into somebody cool. As a wise man once said, don't sweat the technique. Hey, thank you guys very much for being here. It's been lovely chatting with you, and I